after weeks and weeks of waiting. Trees are here. Artificial trees. Every branch has a number. See the 5? Oh yeah. That is what I'm talking about. Go back into your new enclosure that looks absolutely insane. This looks like I'm in a zoo right now. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video. The trees are here. The artificial trees that we've been waiting months for are here, and we get so much done in today's video. So make sure to stick along. Don't skip anything. I promise you, this is one of the craziest videos I've ever uploaded.
That's good.
All right, we have finally got the trees after weeks and weeks of waiting. Trees are here. Cutting them open. Approximately 600 pounds. They probably exaggerated on that a little bit, but I'm gonna get everything from the back of this truck since he has something to really get this gigantic length of a pallet off the truck. I'm gonna put it into the back of my truck, then we'll pull this all the way to the building, and then we can build the trees from there. And honestly, I have no idea when we'll build these trees. It'll be 3 seconds for you guys, but it could be tomorrow, the next day, who knows. Look at all that. The trees are here. The material. That's gonna be a big tree, dude. Yeah, dude. I don't think the picture did it justice at all. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna fit? Yeah. We're gonna have to make it fit. The 2 trunks, which are epic. These things look awesome. Got the backgrounds. Look, that's the background for the fish tank. Oh, wow. That is sweet. So we got backgrounds for the fish tank and everything. Oh my gosh, that's gonna look insane. A bunch of vines. Wow, check this out. A truck full of tree. How many times have I said tree in the last like 30 minutes?
20 times.
A lot of trees. I appreciate it. Sweet.
Y'all keep up the good work.
Yeah, you too, man. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Look at the mushrooms on it. Artificial trees. You know, looking at them now and how realistic they are, makes sense why there was so much money. I'm excited. This is gonna be a total scenery change for this building. Total scenery change. The whole theme is really gonna pop now. You're gonna be able to see exactly why I'm calling it the Amazon corner. Oh yeah, right there. We'll get it all into the building here in a little bit. Sweet, we got one more trunk and then we'll get started. It is the next day and we've gotten all of the trees inside of the building now. This right here is exactly the background that's gonna go into the tank. So a lot is getting done today. It's gonna be insane to say the least. The whole fish building is getting a transformation. I initially just purchased this stuff, but he ended up sending more vines, extra trees, extra wood, extra bags of plant stuff, artificial rocks to go in the bottom of aquariums. That background right there, which is epic for the arowana tank. It's gonna look insane. And then over here, look at the chameleon cage. You're probably thinking to yourself, what the heck? That is a major upgrade. Yes, it is indeed. We changed the entire thing. Look at this. Here you go, little buddy. Go back into your new enclosure that looks absolutely insane. And those vines will allow him to access pretty much every point of this enclosure. Dude, you ready to absolutely
Yeah, let's see it.
Bro, insane. It looked like this before all the work we did today, and now it looks like this. Is that not insane? I mean, what? Looks fake. It looks like a straight up legit jungle. Craziness. Most insane enclosure I think I've ever seen. At least definitely the best one I've ever done personally, because Hector didn't build this one. I'm very proud of not only myself, but the boys over there. Dave! Hey. Shout out to Dave, and Daniel's over there hiding on the couch and behind all the stuff. Between Jacob, Gio, David, and Daniel, and myself, this has been one of my favorite projects yet. And the video performed fantastic, so you guys clearly loved it as well. All this is gonna start growing. We gotta get the hibiscus right here. Look at the artificial rock in the floor. All the way up all these vines. He can just walk all the way around. And right there you can see a mister that is now All set up. So we have a mister now. It goes off twice a day. It looks like a dang jungle in there. Talk about a spoiled chameleon. That is a spoiled chameleon. He's literally this big and this is all his. Although little guy over there is gonna grow. I don't see you. That came out amazing. Now next step is the tank. We wanna get this thing into here without having one of these arowanas jump out or a knife fish. We got to get this in smoothly. This should be a lot easier than that was right there. We didn't even film putting that in because it was such a pain in the butt. It fits. The structure is in, the water's foggy. Give it about a couple hours and I'll get back to that. For now, we need to do this right here. This tree hopefully should fit right perfectly in this corner right here. And look similar to what this tree over here looks like. That's not where this tree is going, we're just testing the branches. Every branch has a number. See the 5? This one's S, this one's T. And then on the tree itself, not only do we have little mushrooms, this is kind of cool, but we also have the number to match it to right here. So I believe this is gonna be the best way to put this one right over there in the corner. Oh yeah, like a glove. My goodness, dude, it's massive. Oh, Mia. Dude, that is crazy, bro. That tree is huge. We're setting this one up just for a reference. There's another piece right there. Boom. Holy moly, that one's huge. I don't think camera does it justice just how big these really are. Bam. Holy smokes. That's not fitting. That is what I'm talking about. So after about an hour of tweaking with different branches, we have finally got everything done. With a lot of leftovers as well, by the way. We have a lot of leftover stuff. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with any of that. But this is the Amazon corner as of now. We need some life in the back over there, that's for sure. But look at this tree right here. It is just kind of coming right over the pond's edge there, which looks amazing. Right down beneath is the window. You can see all the fish through. That also covers the AC unit over there. We can always move that tree and we have an extra limb right there. This limb just literally wouldn't fit because it goes right there. That would then hit that. So we might move this tree, but for right now, that's where it's staying. And it looks really, really good right there. From there, we whip this way. And as you can see, that got a lot clearer already within the hour of work. Check that out. Obviously the water's a little bit foggy still, but for the most part, that looks fantastic. Anyway, aside from the grow out tank, you saw what we did with the chameleon enclosure. And then right over to the side of that is our other tree that happened to just fit perfectly right there. Kind of like ducking a little bit to go under the tree just a little bit. And then you come out and boom. I mean, when you stand up here, it looks pretty crazy. I feel like I could buy 20 of these trees and still would need more. It's awesome. Big shout out to Universal Rock for hooking it up with all this stuff. Of course, I did purchase it, but when a good product gets delivered to the house, I have to spread the word to the Cuffaros. If you guys ever need like artificial rock or fish backgrounds or chameleon enclosure backgrounds or fake trees or honestly whatever you could think of artificial rock and tree wise, Universal Rock will definitely have you covered. Thank you so much, guys. What beautiful work for sure. Look at this. Unreal. Woohoo! Amazon corner, baby. Coming along. I did some touch-ups on the trees last night and then I thought to myself, I have an idea. Now that idea will come to life in just a little bit. In the meantime, I had another idea and that was to paint the chameleon cage. That was the best decision we have ever made on this entire channel. My goodness, look at that. It looks 1,000 times better than it did before. Tomorrow the deck gets done right here and I can't wait for that. That was a random thought and I know it's gonna look good. We've got moss hanging from the tree. This just could not have came out any better. Take a look from a distance. It is now the next day, and guess who's here? Hector! Hector is back, and we're doing a secondary deck on top of the other deck. When I told you guys I wasn't kidding around with this whole entire Amazon corner project, I wasn't kidding around. So as you saw, Hector is now working on making that secondary deck, and the dirt is all gonna be in the back over here. Essentially, I want the second deck to look like a floating piece of dock. Dirt over in this, and then dirt over in here, so it looks like the trees coming out of the dirt. If that doesn't make sense, well then you'll have to just see in just a little bit. But my brain last night was just fluttering with ideas, and I had to put it into reality today. And this tank looks absolutely amazing now. As you can see, it cleared up a lot. That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna look so natural, so epic. And all this is gonna be raised about an inch or two off the ground. Right now we're just getting all the cuts down. So that side is good, right? And then he's gonna come over here, and he's matching this side with this line that we have all the way down. Good. Now it's not elevated up yet, but you get the gist of it. It's a deck on top of a deck. Cool. Hector, what do you think of my our job here?
I give you 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Dude, that's impressive. That's massive.
Look at it. I like the tree.
You like the trees too?
Yeah.
The trees are my favorite. Look at it. It's overhanging the pond. Doesn't get more realistic than that, huh? Last piece of deck is in. Now I can kind of give you guys a rundown of what I'm talking about. Secondary deck. Look at it. It is about 2 inches off the ground. It's a lot more noticeable in person, I can tell you that. And now in these pockets, like right there, and where Hector just stepped into, right in there, and in this back corner, it is all gonna be soil. Right here, this soil. And on top of that soil, I'm gonna throw all this, which is, it's like a lighter dirt. And the whole entire reason we did this is so that it looked like this section was quite literally coming out of the ground. I told you, 2023 is gonna be a whole nother level in this fish building. This looks like I'm in a zoo right now. It really is crazy. Every single day we are making upgrades to this building. I can't wait to get the dirt in and just see how much more this pops. Now, Hector, what are we doing, Hector?
The door, my friend.
The door.
This is the door. Yes, sir.
We are building the storage door. This right here has yet to get a door even from when we were finishing up the dock, which will then open and give you access to all the storage that is underneath the dock. Door, then dirt. And right there is the door. You just give it a little push like that. Bam, storage. Close it, and it looks absolutely amazing. It adds that finishing touch to the dock. Now to soil right here in between all these little spots, and it's the exact reason why we did the second deck up top. This is what it looks like now, and that is what we're looking like now. It looks fantastic. So what I did was just add like a normal black topsoil, and then I added a little bit of this lighter brown like topping, and I just kind of sprinkled it like this, and then mix that soil with it. It's got that terrain vibe. This part looks fantastic, and then you flip over to the left side where the tree is coming out of the ground, and that's what really looks good. It looks like the tree is straight up coming out of the ground now. I cannot wait to read the comments and see your guys' reaction to this right here. Changes the entire thing. So along with everything else we have done in this video, it is almost the end. We actually also did the front landscape of the building. The other day we went over to the nursery, bought a bunch of plants, and then came home and David actually planted all these, so shout out to David. There's a lot of people here working, making things happen, getting all these projects done at the same exact time. We all have a blast doing it, and the fact that we could all do it for a living is even more fun. So we now have landscape at the front of the building, which looks absolutely amazing. I mean, it came out great. And then of course in the building, we did a couple more things. I need to paint this, but the snapping turtle tank now has a piece of wood around it, and the plan is, on this piece of wood, I am going to be putting every single PC member's name individually on this wood. So if you aren't a PC member, Join now. The link is down below. You get exclusive content, exclusive live streams. We did a live stream and it was so much fun. Merch discounts and more. So PC member link is down in the description down below. Join now. We also got a pool table in here. So much has gotten done. A dope pool table. I moved all this because we have a new rug coming. That'll all be moved back. Obviously the Amazon corner is looking absolutely insane. Got a plant in the pot up there. I got to put a bench. Just wow. Wow, the amount of stuff we did in this video, hey fish, is unfathomable. Subscribe down below, smash the like button, and I'll see you right back here in the next one. Peace! A wild snake that just walks around. Walks. I didn't know snakes walk. You know what I mean, slither.